It's me again in my living room, and I got something here for you. An Ormsby Goliath. Now, Ormsby is an interesting company from Australia. Is that right? I think so. And they make these guitars. I think there's the GTX maybe or something like that. I should know because I've got one. uh, but they generally have the headstocks on the top. This guy does not have a headstock at all, and is this awesome dark black. Batman would be proud to own this guitar and fight crime with this thing. Uh, it's got some really super fan frets. Ormsby likes to do that. They're what I consider to be like a modern like standard, or maybe not a standard, but a company that is pushing the limits of what guitar shapes are and what guitars look like. And I really love companies like that. So Strandberg, Steinberger are companies that also make headless guitars. Kiesel is one of my favorites. And Ormsby is right up there with the best. Stainless steel frets, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Ebony fretboard, super beautiful inlays. They really look great. The quality of these instruments is pretty amazing. This thing is great. It's fun to play. The only thing I would say that I'm not crazy about with this guitar, for the most part, it's an awesome instrument. And keep in mind, my criticisms are like fine. It's like nitpicking. It's like maybe like this isn't necessarily the way I would do things, but the input jack is in a really kind of odd spot, which is there, and it kind of like pokes out a little bit. So the concept is good, but I probably wouldn't have put the jack there. But it's not a deal breaker. It's not like you really even feel it. It's just it's kind of there. It's just like something you just kind of tickles your thigh a little when you're standing up wearing it. Okay, so I mean, I guess maybe the guitar let me down a little bit when I was standing with it. I would just, I don't know. I never could get it to, I don't know. I guess that wasn't a huge issue. The other criticism I have about it is the pickups are great for metal, and it's got this push pull for single coil, and when you pull it, the maybe it needs a fresh battery. No, they're not actives. So there seems like there's maybe a little drop off in volume with it. So it almost was unusable, I'd say, as a single coil. So maybe I was a little disappointed with the neck pickup for clean tones. Seemed a little bright. I had the same issue with Kiesel pickups, and I also had the same issue with some Ibanez pickups, like the new Quantum pickups that Ibanez is always putting in all their guitars. So these kind of have sort of a similar quality to it. I did just sell this guitar, and I enjoyed renting it. I guess you could say. This is also helping finance a Kiesel build that I did. So thank you, friend I just made on Reverb who bought my guitar. So the advantages I would say to having the fan fret, other than having like really nice and equal string tension, would be that you have a lot of space to get your fingers in there. If you got large hands like I do, when you're playing lead, you get up to these higher frets. On a fan fret guitar, there's a lot of space. And the same goes from down here. There's a lot of... If you got big hands like I do, it's... I mean, clearly on the low end, it feels like a baritone guitar. And then on the top end, it feels like normal scale, which is awesome. Does the fan fret take a little getting used to? I'd say yeah, but it doesn't take as long as, say, like going from a 6-string to a 7-string or to an 8-string like that. That learning curve is. Alright, thanks for watching. I don't have much more to say about this year guitar. So, let's see. What was one more thing I'd like to say about this? I always end the video and then I'm always like a loss for like, oh man, I should have said that one thing. I don't know. Here, you can take a look real quick, see what it looks like with the cord. Sorry I don't have more lights in here. I went with the dark lighting, which probably is not going to translate well to YouTube. But fuck it. Fuck it! You made it to the end! I'm so proud of you! Yep. Hi. It's me again. In my living room. I'm not having a cluster headache right now, which is good. In between headaches. Hopefully I can edit this when I'm feeling good. Alright. Thanks for watching. Alright.